Hey everybody, welcome to your weekly energy update, and this week we are moving into Libra season. That happens on September 22nd. I do have a video that I put out, a little pick a card for the Libra season, which came out on Sunday the 18th. So if you're watching this when these videos come out, it's coming out tomorrow. For all you Libra sun babies, happy birthday. There is a special bonus reading at the end of that pick a card for all of you, so you can check that out too. Now this week, of course, because we're going into Libra season, we're having our new moon on September 25th, which now that we're in Libra season, it is the new moon in Libra. So with the cycles of the moons, of course, we have a cycle every 28, 29 days in moons, but we also have this annual type of cycle where we're having a new moon in Libra now. And then in about 6 months from now, we will have a full moon in Libra, which allows you to see whatever you plant now in seeds around this Libra energy. You'll see it growing throughout time till it comes to fruition at the full moon of Libra next year. Now, so the most recent full moon we've had in the past was back on April 16th. So if you look around April 16th and see what may be around the subject of Libra energies you were letting go of and you were evaluating and reviewing, you can look and see what has been removed and what you're ready to replant in its place for this next kind of 5 or 6 months. So the Libra energy, of course, is around one-on-one relationships, which can be romance, friends, partnering with others to help you or you helping others. It is kind of a little bit about pampering yourself and having some, time for you and doing things for you. Can involve, of course, with the scales, you have the legal issues and justice. Being an air sign, you can have some, energies around overthinking. I know I'm a sun air sign, so I understand that. And of course, with those, it's all about balancing peace and harmony with those Libra scales. Now, as far as subjects around the physical body, what Libra rules over is the adrenal glands, the buttocks, kidneys, diabetes, and sugar levels. So if any of those items are items that you do want to have some energy around and some movement and some change with, that just empowers this new moon even more so. So, you get 10 new moon wishes. So every new moon, you get this 10 wishes. And if you do use those wishes around these subjects, it just aligns the energy even more so with helping bring those to fruition. So you can look at those. Of course, the new moon in Libra is going to be around 3:54 p.m. Mountain Time, and you want to usually make those wishes within 8 hours after that. So you have that 8-hour window where it's just really, the energies are just extreme to help you towards those wishes. So if you do want to know more about making new moon wishes, about your birthday wishes, there's even something I call the Whopping wishes, which you can get 40 or even 80 of those a year. Also how you can use full moons for kind of a an unveiling and letting go type of ceremonies. I do have something that I call a Wish Upon a Star Astro Reading, which I'll put down in the description box below. There's a moving price scale on those between $10, $20, and $30. And I'll show you what your solar return date is, what your, Whopping wish periods are. You usually will have two, one based on your natal chart and one based on your solar chart. So you'll have this kind of information available to you, and I'll give you a ton of information on that. So if you want interested in any of that, you can check that out in the description box below. So for this reading, though, we're going to move past all this. We're going to look at how we can use this Libra energy and what the Creator would like us to know about that. And I'll do readings for each individual zodiac sign, and we're going to jump into yours right now. All right, Libras, this is your weekly energy update. And oh my gosh, this is your Libra new moon. So this is going to be extra powerful for you. So I'm excited to see what Creator and Spirit would like you to know. And we'll start off by pulling a card here from the Sacred Creators Oracle. And any of the cards I use in the reading, I do list in the description box below. So if any of them catch your fancy and you want them for yourself, you know where you can locate those. All right, so we're going to start off and to see what they want you to know about this beautiful Libra new moon energy for you. One more time. All right, so for our Libras, what would you like them to know about this new moon energy, please? All right, that is the one for you here. And you've got, you are magic, el numero uno. So definitely a lot of that magician energy coming in here and wielding your wand, using that energy to balance and bring wonderful things in your life. We'll see what else they want you to know here with this card. And it says, you are magic. You are stardust in human form, and you can bring your dreams to life. From your ability to envision your future to your ability to bring it to fruition through intentional action, you can co-create the fabric of your reality by intermingling thought, will, desire, and doing. It's time to use your hands as a conduit for your energetic ideas and thought forms, and collaborate with the divine universe as you actively change the world around you. Create, make connections, write intentions, heal. Know that great strides and incredible progress are likely at this time, and that you already have everything you need to make this dream come alive. If you're feeling blocked, you may be scattering your resources instead of focusing on a specific goal. Make sure you aren't overshadowing your positive thinking with an underlying fear of failure or any unintentional thought patterns that are scrambling your vibe. Focus your thoughts, and you are limitless. Do you feel the power running through your palms? Absolutely. So this is perfect. Balancing your energies, realizing the power that you have. You know, the Magician card in the tarot, which we'll eventually get to here, you know, shows someone standing with a wand to the heavens and a hand to the ground, and you act as a conduit, bring that energy down through you and out into the world. And like it said, they usually have a table before them with the pentacles and the wand and the sword and the cup, all the aces of all those. You have everything you need inside of you and around you to bring your true dreams to fruition. So I love that. And even showing the palms with the energy there, that's what this is showing here for you. So great things for your next your solar trip around the sun. And again, happy birthday to all of you Libra babies, because of course Libra season is starting. So an early happy birthday to you. And as I mentioned in the intro, at the end of this video, there will be a actual link in one of the corners to the seasonal zodiac season, where I do put out a pick a card for each time we switch to a different sign each month. And there's a special birthday reading at the end of it for you, all you Libras. So let's see what else you want our Libras to know about this energy, please. Okay, they do want this one right there. And you've got Epiphany, your higher self. Boom. So again, confirmation that you are so much more powerful than you've ever been taught to believe. You are a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love, having a human experience through this human avatar that you've chosen. And this is card number 18. So let's take a look here and see what they want you to know about your higher self. inspiration, breakthrough, revelation, and divine guidance. It says, congratulations, you're getting out of your head and connecting more directly with your soul. The flow of communication between you and your higher self is strengthening daily, allowing you to directly access your spirit guides, your angels, and spiritual teachers more readily. As your contact with your higher self deepens, answers will suddenly plop into your consciousness like gifts from above. Your aha moments will appear with greater frequency, like light bulbs switching off in your head. Over and over, you'll find yourself in the right place at the right time. And under the influence of your higher self, you're steadily becoming more spontaneous, dancing in synchronistic flow with life rather than swimming upstream against the current. Your higher self encourages you to unhesitantly trust your vibes at all times. Surrender your ego to them and allow yourself to be gently led rather than yielding to old ways of figuring things out. You're being gifted with endless spiritual direction and a deeper understanding of your soul's journey. Remain in constant dialogue with your higher self and ask it to override your limited perceptions and keep you on your true path. Then go with the flow. Your higher self's message: listen to me. Listen to me. So I love that, because this basically, because the Magician card also has the infinity symbol on it, which represents your higher self. And so you definitely, this Libra energy, this your, solar return, where you're returning back here to your original birthing, astrology and stars and planets, help you recognize who you are, what you are really here to do, how you want to express that uniquely with the world. And so both of these are all about you connecting to this higher self of who you truly are, that actor behind your character, and getting the guidance on what's next. Where do you want to head over this next year of your life? We're going to use the Tarot of the Magical Forest here to get some clarity, see what else they would like you to know here. All right. So what else for our Libras, please? Okay. So you've got these 4 here. What else? Okay, and that one. And we do get 2 over here. So those are unique. We'll go ahead and look at these first. We'll start with this one over here. And you've got the King of Wands. And this is so perfect, because Wands is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your aha inspiration, and your overall energy. But interestingly enough, it also is your spiritual energy. And the King, being the highest spiritual energy that you can connect to, would be your higher self. So they're coming in here letting you know that you have the power to wield this ace. This is the wand. This is like very kin to the Magician, because he's got his wand and he has the power. He's the ultimate. He's the highest actually in the suit. And it's divine masculine energy. And whether you're male or female or how you identify, this is you. This is your higher self, your power, you ruling over your energetic kingdom, and how you're having that and where you're focusing all in. So very powerful. This is like definitely in alignment here. And then you have the Knight of Chalices, which would be the Knight of Cups. So all knights have a quest, and that's what knights do. And so this knight is in the quest after the Ace of Cups, which is the Holy Grail, the chalice. He has it in his hand, but that's what he's pursuing and what he's searching for. What is in that chalice, what's in the Holy Grail, is the unconditional love of the Creator of all things, of the spiritual realm. So it makes total sense that as you connect with your higher self, you're flooded and you're able to drink from this Holy Grail and feel the unconditional love of the higher realms fill you up. So you become the chalice. You allow yourself just to receive as this giant flood, this waterfall of unconditional love falls from the heavens, fills you up, and then overflows out to the world. So I love this. And you have the Seven of Swords. So the journey of this, and it talked about getting out of your mind here. The swords is the suit of the mind. It's your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And the Seven of Swords is about understanding which of your own thoughts are deceiving you, which ones are holding you back, which ones are whispering to you about how limited and small you are. And I love you've already leaving two behind. So you've already started to question those old thoughts and those beliefs that no longer serve you. You're still holding on to some here, but you're ready for a transformation in your thoughts and your beliefs because you have 5 left, which is the number of change. So you are in the process of changing your mindsets, changing your attitudes, changing the way you think about yourself. Yeah. Here's the 10 of Swords, because you are exhausted. You're so ready to, the 10 is endings and new beginnings. You're ready to leave all these small t truths of the human world that were telling you who you're supposed to be and should be and need to be and have to be and must be. And you're just ready to leave those behind and go beyond, because you're not dead there. You're just exhausted trying to live up to all those expectations. And so you are ready to let those go, which is very... Both of these together are telling me that not only have you been letting them go, you're like, once you started letting a couple go, it's like the floodgates opened where you're like, well, why am I, sorting through this box of used paper towels? I don't know why they're showing me this, but it's like this whole thing of used paper towels. You're like, well, I want to just see which ones I don't want anymore. And they're like, they're all used paper towels. They're not going to benefit you anymore. Just throughout the entire box. And that's kind of what you're doing is like, yeah, I'm just taking them and chunking them and chunking them and chunking them. So you're not like taking time to go through each little fearful thought. You're just like, fearful thoughts all together. I'm putting you over here. I'm ready for something different. I'm ready for this love instead. Yep. And then you have the Judgment card. So if we had any doubt, this is double endings, double new beginnings. Your higher self calling you, your human self, to a higher calling, to waking up, to rising from that feeling like you're dead, literally, right? And you're rising out of your tomb, rising from this place into a brightness, into your power and where you're at and who you really are. Let's take a look at what else we have here. Yeah, so here's that 5 of Swords I was talking about. So you definitely have this change of mind where the 5 of Swords shows, that you're tired of the conflict of trying to prove that your small t truths are more true than other people's small t truths of fear, because you're using this new knowledge and this new connection to your higher self to connect to the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love instead of the fear of losing conditional love. And so you no longer have this kind of defensiveness around protecting truths, because you realize that the small t truths were popular opinion, and a lot of them are full of fearing lies and illusions, but you connect more to this unconditional love and drink from that chalice and that Holy Grail. You're realizing those truths that are all related to unconditional love and acceptance, and you no longer feel the need to defend, because you realize truth, true truth, capital T truth, does not need to be defended because it always is. It's only we try to defend our small t truths that we're afraid are not true, right? And then your final card is the 6 of Pentacles, at least up tarot. We're still going to pull a card here. And this is all about the balance of giving and receiving. You're feeling this wholeness, this completeness. You're no longer feeling like you have to give to the outside world to be recognized, to be validated, to feel that, you are loved in any way. It's kind of my codependency awareness card, which tells us that, when we're younger, we kind of have this belief that's given to us that if you can't give something to someone, then they're not going to be around you for very long before they dump you and find someone else who will give them other things. And so we develop this kind of personality of where the exchange rate between giving is I give you 100 of something and you give me one back. That's how we're taught about our worth. And so you give and you give and you give until you're exhausted, and you give and you give and give until you're resentful, right? And so there's this fear, this, what that means if people don't give back to me, or if they don't need me. I mean, there's so much around it that gets transformed because your worth, you're finding here, you're finding from up above. You're not defining yourself by the outside world. You're defining by yourself what you're finding in your heart and connecting to the spiritual realm instead, and drinking of this unconditional love from above. This becomes your foundation rather than what people think or do or whatever in the outside world instead. So really solid transformation that's happening. Beautiful. And then your final card here is going to be from the Wild Offering Oracle. We'll just see what the final message is for you for this reading today. All right, so what's your final message for our Libras for this reading? Okay, they do want this one right here. And you've got your body. I'll let you see that and then I'll read it. And it says, show me, divine, how to love and fully care for this body. Please give me the radiant miracle of accepting my body as it is. And that's a beautiful message that it just meshes so well with all this too. It's accepting yourself as you are without all these expectations around it. So this is part of the freedom that comes through all of this, is that you're learning to unconditionally love yourself for who you are. You're not looking at all the mistakes I made and the should've, the would've, the could've. You're just like, I am who I am, and I'm beautiful and perfect just as I am. I'm just like a perfect mountain, but I came down here as a little human to wander around the mountain to discover who I am and everything about myself, or a lot about myself. It doesn't mean that the human tries to become a mountain, because the mountain already is existing. It's already perfect. We're just exploring it as the human. So I absolutely love this for you, Libras. Oh, great, nice birthday present. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates and that pick a card for the Libra season, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get a notification immediately when they're available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and then by clicking the like button, and then also click that subscribe button, and that'll open up the access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there's an option for all, and if you click on that, then you will be notified of any of the new videos and messages that come out on this channel. Also, doing those things, it does help spread the Zen love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like a video, or you share this video, if you comment on a video, and especially subscribing to the channel, doing all of those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy. It does want to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, please know I am very, very grateful for that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all of that information is listed in the description box below. Plus, I also offer a sliding price scale for most of my services, which allows you to pick a price that is, for the same service, you can pick among a few different prices, so you can match your budget to what you're able to afford for that particular service. So I just add some flexibility in there. All right, Libras, I'm excited for this entire Libra new moon and all the way until your next full moon in about 5 or 6 months. So, please know that as you go through these journeys, that every second of every day of your life, you truly are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. So have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon, I'm sure. And in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.